Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. It's great to be back at GITEX. Docusign speaking. So I'm Anne. I am a lead channel resale for the Middle East and Africa. And I'm very pleased to be there today together with Nancy. Nancy?
Hi, Anne. I'm Nancy. I lead the Partner Solution Architects team at Docusign EMEA.
And so Docusign is very well known, probably for the past 20 years, about e-signature solution, but we're the number one trusted brand globally. And at this GITEX 2024, we're introducing our new platform offering, Intelligent Agreement Management. And Nancy, maybe you can tell us a little bit more about IAM and what it stands for and what it brings to the market.
Sure. So first of all, what does IAM stand for? So IAM stands for Intelligent Agreement Management Platform. IAM is a new category of cloud software as a service solutions that helps transform the end-to-end agreement process. So from how you create agreements, how your parties commit to agreements, and how you manage agreements. So you did mention earlier that Docusign is known for our flagship e-signature solution. However, we're more than an e-signature platform, and over the years we've evolved into sort of a true agreement workflow orchestration tool. And with IAM, we're able to bring in new capabilities to the market to help that full digital transformation of your agreement process. Now, if you look at the landscape of agreements, so at Docusign, we still have our e-sign offering. So at that end of the spectrum, we have customers who mainly need to execute non-negotiated agreements. And with that, they're able to plug in their agreement into maybe via an existing integration or from the Docusign platform or mobile apps, request a signature, and orchestrate that simple signing workflow. At the other end of the spectrum, we have our contract lifecycle management solution, which is a more robust offering to the market, offering capabilities to help organizations to drive more complex agreement processes that may involve a lot of negotiation or collaboration across multiple teams, internal and external as well. And for customers who have a little bit more need for a more advanced solution, but may not be ready or have the appetite to go for a full-fledged CLM application. We have IAM bringing to the market new applications that can still help orchestrate that process as well from end to end.
Okay, great. So now we have an overview about what IAM stands for and what it means.
Yes.
How does it impact customers? What are the typical use cases you would describe?
Interesting question, because Docusign as a platform itself and the offerings that we bring to market are truly industry and line of business agnostic. So what that means is whether you're in finance or in IT or real estate, which is one of our biggest use cases in the UAE, as you know, there's a Docusign use case in there because agreements live everywhere throughout an organization, front office and back office. In HR, if I need to hire somebody, in IT, if I need to provision access to certain systems. Agreements truly underpin the way we do business and govern how we buy, how we sell, how we hire, how we retire. So throughout the organization, there's an agreement. There's an agreement process, and that's what we help orchestrate. Not only do we do that with IAM and the entire Docusign offering, we also enable businesses to be able to truly integrate the agreement workflows into the systems that run their business, right? One of the key problems we're solving for is the fact that oftentimes you find that, well, the system of agreement is broken in most organizations, right? And that's because oftentimes we find that the process with which a company comes to agreement is actually disconnected from the tools and the systems that run their business, right? So if I need to send out an agreement, I would have to maybe log into a word processing tool, create the agreement, download the agreement, go into another platform where I have where I'm able to maybe connect to an email and send the agreement. Now, within Docusign IAM platform, we're bringing that together, not only with the e-signature capabilities that most of our customers know and love on the market, but with new advanced technology. One of the applications that we've introduced with IAM launch is Maestro. And with Maestro, what our customers are able to do and do today as we speak, this has launched, by the way. One of the things, what our customers are able to do with Maestro is that they're able to, Maestro provides a low-code, no-code agreement automation platform where I can drive the entire process from end to end, plug in native e-signature capabilities, as well as integration capabilities as well. And then we've also launched a new smart repository called Navigator, which allows me to get true valuable insights from my agreement data. Which brings me to the second issue that we see and why we believe IAM is a true game changer in the industry. And that issue is with the way agreement data is captured, managed, or even utilized. And today, a lot of your agreement data, if you think about it, are sitting in a cupboard somewhere in your office, right? Worst case scenario. And best case scenario, they're sitting in a digital file, a flat PDF, right? Which, you know, we don't really know what terms they hold, what obligations we need to meet, whether there are any risks, or even when they expire. If I need to transact with a new vendor, how do I know if we have an existing NDA or if we've had an existing MSA or we've gone through all that process with them? There's no way of knowing that because that today is sitting in somebody's cabinet or in a repository somewhere as a flat PDF. But with Navigator, we're bringing the agreement data to life, allowing businesses to be able to gather key valuable insights that help drive decision making and help even transform downstream agreement processes. And lastly, we've also introduced a new way to integrate your systems into Docusign, into your agreement workflow with the Docusign App Center. The App Center is a new sort of, I would say, marketplace where you can easily download apps and plug them into your Maestro workflow. For example, Salesforce, the ability to read and write data from Salesforce seamlessly into your agreement workflow. The ability to also archive your agreements in other repositories outside of Docusign. So you can see from end to end, not only are we driving the processes involved in coming to agreements, we're also driving how data is utilized throughout your agreements and within your business with the help of Navigator and other tools that I've just mentioned.
Okay, so we hear all the flexibility and all the different ways that we can get started on the journey. To all the partners and the customers listening to us today, what would you recommend? How do we onboard on that journey? How do we take it to the next step? Do you have some advice?
Absolutely, that's a very fantastic question. So firstly, with our partners, I'll start first. So we're here at GITEX with Ingram Micro.
Absolutely.
One of our major reseller in the region. And what we've done, and the mind share kind of is kind of in two ways, not only with our partners, but also with our customers, existing customers or potential customers that you and we've been meeting today. So for example, what we've done last week in the UAE is had an amazing time with our partners, enabling them with on the new IAM platform with a series of workshops. And with our customers, their onboarding solutions and services offering that Docusign has available to ensure their adoption and success with Docusign IAM.
Yeah, it's a great point that you're highlighting about adoption, because this is really a focus about Docusign.
Absolutely.
It's great. We're really putting customer focus at first.
Absolutely.
And adoption, whatever the platform it is, and we want those customers to adopt and also to use and to identify new use cases, because that's the way we serve.
Absolutely. And we are able to deliver those services through our Docusign professional services team, as well as through our systems integrators.
Yeah.
So we cover, all landscape in that regards to ensure that customers have the full support to identify the right use cases for IAM, to be able to orchestrate those workflows, and additionally get the most out of their investment in Docusign.
And we can definitely see that, especially in the UAE as well as in Gulf countries, a lot of partners are also investing in building their own DocuSign practices.
Absolutely.
To be able to support customers locally and
That's
have
right.
that local presence and to be able to really support them on that journey.
That's right. And it goes back to kind of the session the engagement we had with partners last week, which is kind of was the core of that whole event. So that's definitely right.
Well, thank you very much, Nancy, for taking us on that tour for Intelligent Agreement Management. We hope that we gave our audience a little view about that new offering. And we look forward to hearing back from you and seeing you at the next edition of GITEX.
Thank you, Anne.
Thank
Lovely
you.
speaking with you
Speak
again.
with you soon.
Thank
Bye.
you.